Hi cuties. So last year I made a video recapping the Game Awards, but this year I wanted to get some discussion in beforehand so I can get some Mystic Jack predictions in this bitch and show y'all I'm really magic, bro. They announced all the nominees already, so I want to go through every single category because I'm unequivocally the most trusted gamer in the interwebs, so you need to listen. Before we dive in, I'm gonna just tell y'all what I think should win in my personal unbiased opinion, and then what I think will actually win, as well as a little summary of the games and things of that nature. I'm gonna start from the bottom up and make our way to the tippity toppity wickety wackety, which is the game of the freaking year, okay? So, first category, we got best esports event. Okay, first category, we got best esports coach. Okay, first category, we got best esports team. Okay, first category, we got best esports athlete. All right, this one is obviously me, so Jack the Ripper will be winning this. Nice, thank you guys. Now, we got the category of best esports game. We got CSGO, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. All right, next category, content creator of the year. Wow, I'm already 2 for 2. Thank you guys. Thank the Academy. I won the best content creator. Thank you guys so much, man. All right, now on to the actual good shit. Most anticipated game. We got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. I think we all know that fucking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is gonna win, dude, because it's a super hyped up title, but I honestly am hoping that Hades 2 will clutch that shit up because I'm personally shitting my britches in anticipation for that game's early access period. The nerds voting is gonna make it Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so who gives a shit? Next category, we got Best Adaptation. Castlevania, Gran Turismo, Last of Us, Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's definitely just between Super Mario Bros. And Last of Us. I have a feeling that The Last of Us will win, which is what I'm rooting for. However, if all the 8-year-olds actually steal their mama's iPad and vote for Mario, us Last of Us fans are fucking cooked, bro. Best multiplayer. Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Wonder. It's kind of interesting to see Baldur's Gate 3 on here simply because I always thought of that as a single-player experience, even though it has like the multiplayer components and shit. But if we're talking strictly as a multiplayer online-only experience, it'd be surprising to not see something like Diablo 4 win, despite how shitty it's been recently. As for what I want to win, I actually don't give a shit. Give it to Party Animals, that'd be funny as fuck. Best sports and racing. Fucking FIFA game 1 million, F1 23, Forza, Hot Wheels Unleashed, and the Crew game. I really think Forza's gonna win just because it got really crazy reviews, but fuck it, please let Hot Wheels win, bro. I just want silliness. Okay, best sim and strategy. Oh boy, this is my forte right here, boys. I'm definitely the biggest fan of all these games right here, and I've totally played all of them. We got Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, City Skyline 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. Now, with my extensive knowledge, because I totally played all 5 of these games, and I certainly didn't skip any of them, and I'm the biggest strategy guy ever, I gotta go with Pikmin 4 winning. Just because it's the cutest looking game. No other reason, okay? Best family game. Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I mean, come on. Are you gonna make me fucking say it? Of course Super Mario Bros. Wonder is gonna win this. I'd bet my kidneys on it, alright? And to be fair, I have no problem with that either. This game is dope. Best fighting category. We got God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, we got Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. Purely based off fan reception alone and popularity contest-wise, I feel like it's gotta go to Street Fighter, right? I mean, so many people were claiming that this was like the best fighting game in recent times. It got several 10 out of 10 scores with no shitty Switch port like fucking Mortal Kombat, and the other games just don't have as much oomph to them as Street Fighter, so who cares? Anyway, we got Best RPG. We got Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. I'm gonna be honest here. There is no fucking way that Baldur's Gate 3 does not win this. Sea of Stars is pretty close when it comes to critical reception, but Baldur's Gate 3 is a fucking movement this year, and it completely redefined the CRP genre, and I really think it's gotta get this one. I'd personally love it if Starfield won just because the Twitter comments would be so hilarious with several Sony ponies and Xbot accusations being thrown around. So let's root for that. Best Action Adventure. Now, I want to say the way that they preface this category is for the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. So, we got Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and Zelda Tears of the fucking Kingdom. You all know what's going to win, guys. I mean, why would I even try and beg and plead my case for Alan Wake 2 or Resident Evil 4 to win it? Zelda is otherworldly, and the fans are going to vote that shit in like crazy. The reason why I wanted to preface that description is because it's essentially describing why Zelda has to win. because it has those amazing puzzles with the crazy new traversal options with Link's new toys. Now, maybe Sony slipped Jeff Keighley like 4 million buckarooskies to get Spider-Man to win, but that game has way too many fucking glitches in my opinion, so I'd rather see Alan Wake 2 win. Now, similarly, we've got Best Action Game. So, Armored Core 6, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Remnant 2, and Hi-Fi Rush. Now, fellas, this is a toughie right here, okay? I would be so ecstatic if it went to Hi-Fi Rush or even Ghost Runner 2. Those games are pure, non-stop fun action. But it's hard to imagine a world where Jeff Keighley's event doesn't let a From Software game take this shit. I know it's mainly on fan reception and, oh, he doesn't actually pick it himself. Okay, bro, just watch. This shit's gonna win. Armored Core 6, alright? And I feel bad for Dead Island 2 as well because that game is also a non-stop blast from start to finish with, honestly, some of the best fucking animations for slicing enemies I've ever seen. But yeah, I just want Hi-Fi Rush or even Ghost Runner 2, but it's gonna be Armored Core 6. Now, Best VR and AR games. Don't know what an AR game is, but I have literally played all of these, and I would consider myself to be a huge VR guy. So we got Gran Turismo 7, we got Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity, RE Village the VR mode, and Synapse. This one's also a toughie, I admit, because I could literally see any of these winning. While I had the most fun with Village VR mode as the Resident Evil cockrider I am, it didn't truly feel 100% virtual reality. Like, you could tell it was based on a regular game, and with that, they left out some immersive motion control options and stuff, so I can't really see that winning. Horizon Call of the Mountain is also just so overpriced for what is essentially a rock climbing simulator. Gran Turismo 7 is Gran Turismo 7. Humanity is actually a creative and cool game, just not the best VR experience in my opinion. You kind of feel like God, but not a fully functioning God, and it's more like you're just eating a screen as you play the game. But Synapse, oh my glob, now that game is the real deal. Awesome motion controls that feels like you're playing Bioshock almost, with telekinetic powers in one hand and shooting in the right. It's got a mindfuck story with Naomi Hunter and Solid Snake voice actors from Metal Gear, bro, and it's honestly a fun roguelike experience. I feel like it's gotta win this. It probably won't, but I want it to. It'll probably go to fucking Horizon, dude, whatever. Anyway, best mobile game. Fuck it, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Alright, this is a great category, boys. We got best debut indie game. Now, we got Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Vimba, and Viewfinder. Whew, I think it's gotta go Dredge here. It came out early in the year, which might hurt its chances slightly, but this game feels like such a AAA experience, and I miss it every day. That's how good it is. The other games are all pretty cute and awesome, and I wouldn't mind if any of them won, but Dredge is such a great game. Just please go play it. Now we're on just best indie game in general. So this category has a bit of controversy around it right now, surrounding Dave the Diver specifically, and its place here over something like a Baldur's Gate 3. By definition, Dave the Diver isn't an independently produced game as said by one of the higher-ups at this company which funded it. However, it's marketed as such, and I think they wanted it to be this way for sure. So the other games are Cocoon again, Dredge again, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. I really do see Dave the Diver winning this. It's consistently topped the Steam charts and had incredible reviews. And in my personal experience out of all these, I do think it's the best game here, and that might be because it's not even technically an indie game. But fuck it, give it to Dredge, leave no controversy please. It'll probably go to Sea of Stars though. That game reviews really well, just not the Ripper's cup of tea. Best community support is interesting. We got Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. Let me just say, I feel like No Man's Sky is just a shoe-in title every year for this shit. Like, okay, we get it, the game's good now, dude. Anyways, as I said earlier, there's no way this shit doesn't go to fucking Baldur's Gate 3. It was in early access forever, and it came out decently polished despite some people claiming that the third act is a little hard to run on a lot of PCs. But I hope it goes to Cyberpunk. They spent like $14 gajillion to drop this DLC, and the 2.0 experience, and it revitalized the game completely, and it's delicious, and I love it. Okay. Best ongoing, we got Apex Legends, Cyberflunk again, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. Okay, this one is hard. I could see literally any of these winning except for Final Fantasy 14 because I know that players are mad in their little silly community because the game takes so long to get expansions. However, once again, I feel Cyberpunk should win this. But Fortnite did just hit its peak with like 7 billion people all playing the game at once, including my dumbass, so it's probably gonna win. Let me just say too, it's sad to see Halo Infinite get snubbed from this category entirely because it's the best it's ever been right now, and as an entire package, it's probably a top 3 Halo experience ever, bro, so go play it, bitch! Games for Impact is interesting. We got A Space for the Unbound, Chance of Sinar, Goodbye Volcano High, Tachia, Terra Nil, and Vimba again. Okay, I'll come clean, guys. I've only played Tachia out of this entire list, and it was boring to me, so fucking flip a 6-sided coin and give it to one of these, man. I don't know. Innovation in accessibility. Alright, Diablo 4, Forza, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, Street Fighter 6. This one is also pretty hard. I could see any of these winning genuinely, except for Diablo 4, simply because how accessible can a game be if you can't even play it offline, am I right, fellas? Forza is a pretty customizable game. Hi-Fi Rush has modes to make it way easier if you're a rhythmically deficient silly little boy. Spider-Man is a Sony title, so of course they always have pages on pages of different options for hard of hearing people or bad eyesight motherfuckers like me. And Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter are also somewhat beginner friendly now, I don't know. But fuck it. Hi-Fi Rush is the best game here. It has to win, please. It'll probably be Spider-Man though. Best performance. We got Clive Rosfield in Final Fantasy 16. We got the guy who's Cal in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Fucking Idris Elba. Come on, dude. We got Melanie LeBed in Alan Wake. Some guy from Baldur's Gate and Peter Parker. Okay. I'm saddened to see no Alan Wake nomination because the actor behind his performance literally did such a phenomenal job and completely showed a whole range of emotions, but it's good to see the woman who plays Saga here anyways. I want her to win because Remedy took a huge risk making her a main character in the Alan Wake sequel, taking screen time away from Alan Wake, and she's just so fantastic. I love her. I do think Idris Elba's gonna win though. He's the quote-unquote real actor here, and his performance was pretty standard Idris Elba stuff, but he's gonna win. Shit, I mean, he might pull up on stage and accept the fucking award, dude. I wouldn't be mad if Yuri Lowenthal won either, because Peter Parker's range in Spider-Man 2 is fucking awesome, especially once he got that Venom symbiote. Alright, best audio design. Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, RE4. Now this is so fucking hard, dude. I feel like you gotta go Hi-Fi Rush here because it is a game centered around the audio, but so is Dead Space, Alan Wake, and Resident Evil 4. Fuck! Horror games always have the best audio, and Alan Wake 2 literally has a spoiler alert here, skip 5 seconds, okay? Yeah, alright. Has a musical fucking section in it, so I just want Hi-Fi Rush or Alan Wake to win here, but I wouldn't be mad at any other option except Spider-Man 2. Like, come on, bro. What is that doing here? Best score in music. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and Zelda. Pretty hard one again, but it's probably going to be Baldur's Gate, even though, as I said before, Hi-Fi Rush is literally a music audio-centered game, and Tears of the Kingdom music at one point did make me shed fucking Tears of the Kingdom myself, so... But I just need Hi-Fi Rush or Alan Wake to win, please. Best art direction. We got Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of Penis, Super Mario Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sorry, bro. Hi-Fi Rush has to win this. It's the most unique looking game here. Tears of the Kingdom, while beautiful, is Breath of the Wild's art style again. Super Mario Wonder is... Come on. It's a Mario title. I mean, like, it's beautiful, but, like, it's Mario, dude! Lies of P is a Souls-like. I mean, it's a cool one, but I mean, it's just not Hi-Fi Rush levels of beauty or even Alan Wake 2. I'm a shill, man. Now suck me off. Best narrative. We got Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, and Spider-Man 2. As long as Final Fantasy doesn't win this, I'm fucking ecstatic. In no way is that game's boring, bloated story with a shitty ending touching these other titles. I'm sorry! Baldur's Gate's gonna win, though. Remedy has made such a deep lore created through all of their titles now, and it's all culminating in Alan Wake 2, but Baldur's Gate's gonna take this shit, dude. Best game direction, alright? We got Baldur's Gate, Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, Super Mario Wonder, somehow, and Zelda. Now, we all know Baldur's Gate's gonna win, even though it should be Alan Wake. The only title here that actually has real-life acted-out cutscenes that play out like a fucking movie. Anyways, last, but certainly not fucking least, we got Game of the Year. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, RE4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Let's be real here, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like it's between these three games. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and Zelda. Alright? Those are the three that have the best chance, I think, of winning. I personally want Resident Evil 4 to win because it's like my favorite game ever made. Look at my fucking channel. But I'll be unbiased and say it probably shouldn't beat the other games here, sadly. Let's look at this from all angles, alright? Which game here is delivering the best, most creative fun, enthralling original experience.
It's Alan Wake 2. I'm fucking sorry, dude.
Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 will probably win, okay? But just humor me a little bit. Alan Wake 2 is such an artistic, amazing, beautiful experience that should be rewarded with the Game of the Year nod. But realistically, Baldur's Gate 3 sweep season is here, and from what I've seen of this game, it's just so incredibly expansive, and it's got deep, rich narrative and dialogue and a fully fleshed out turn-based experience. I just want to be biased a little bit, alright? Alan Wake 2 took so many risks and is unlike anything I've ever played before. It's not your typical run-of-the-mill horror game experience. It's like if A24 produced a fucking video game. I love it, dude. Everyone go vote Alan Wake 2 or I'll cry my eyes out.
You wouldn't want to make the Whipper sad, would you? Go vote.
Alright, after this stacked-ass 2023 for video games, those are my true ripper honest thoughts on the matter. I hope you all go vote exactly what I said in this video, because I told zero lies, okay? Shout out to the Game Awards. I can't wait to watch and get that GTA 6 announcement as well and shit my pants. Alright, I love you guys. Drop an award on the like button. Assassinate the subscribe, and I love you guys again.
Bye.